Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel if you're returning. If you're new here, my name is Tori and I am planning for the week of December the 4th through the 10th in my hobonichi cousin. An interesting little fact, I went to turn it in on itself because of how chunky it is, and the cover just started coming off, like the clear cover that I had. So it is officially naked for the rest of the year, and since it's no longer going anywhere with me, I'm all right with that. But like, look at that spine, y'all. That's insane. So yeah, but I figured I would get started on this week. I am delighted to be using the stickers I'm using because they're such a childhood throwback for me. So I just can't wait to get into this. I'm going to be using just a basic washi because the stickers are very busy. Because, of course, they're Lisa Frank stickers. I'm so excited. I actually found this Lisa Frank sticker book, and I bought 2 of them because I was so obsessed, at the Dollar Tree. So it was a couple months ago. I don't know if it would still be there, but yeah. So and these are actually Christmas themed, so I'm gonna lay down some washi and get started. Okay, so I am so excited for the end of the year, y'all. I've been looking forward to this since like forever, because this was not my year. It just wasn't it for me, and I'm just excited to put it behind me. So anyways, yeah, got a few things here. I want to put Santa driving in this funny convertible. I don't know if you, yeah, Santa driving in the convertible. I want to put him on the corner over here because why not? Oh, also I will mention that these are very like poorly cut stickers because it's a Dollar Tree sticker book. That doesn't bother me, but if it bothers you, just know in advance we will come across that issue during this plan with me, most likely. So, got this little puppy. Oh, I love Lisa Frank stuff. Even though I did watch like a, I don't know, I don't think it was a documentary per se. It was like a episode, like a special episode or something about Lisa Frank. That is a very interesting character, I will tell you. It wasn't like good news, is all I'll say. She's very reclusive, and I don't know, it was just strange to watch. So yeah, that was interesting. And these little kitties in the stocking. I am trying my hardest to make it to my reading goal for this year, but I'm genuinely concerned I won't do it. So that's been kind of stressing me out, and I know a lot of people probably are like, don't let something like that stress you out, just have fun with it. But like, I want to read all of the books. I'm an avid reader. I always have been, and I'm like 20 books behind my goal, and we're in December, so that's fun. My plan is to just read a crap ton of children's books, because that still counts in my brain. Maybe not for somebody else, I don't know, but I am just going to be reading like a bunch of children's biographies, ironically, because I had weeded a bunch of them out of our collection. And so for those who may not know, I work as a librarian, and weeding a collection is the term we use for when we take books off the shelf and kind of either donate them or discard them. And if you ever see a library doing that and you get upset, I would recommend you don't, because weeding is a really, really important process of maintaining an up-to-date library collection that serves patrons in like the best way possible. So for example, you don't want your medical books to be out of date because you don't want your patrons to be consulting books that don't have the correct information, right? Like books, any kinds of resources. So that's one example, but also, you know, if you continue buying the newest releases, you have to make room for them at some point. So that is another thing that I think people don't really think about until they see, you know, for example, I often see a lot of uproar about like school libraries getting rid of books. But the thing is, like, the librarians are doing what they're supposed to be doing, to put it bluntly. Like, they're supposed to be freshening the collection, making sure that it stays relevant to the curriculum that the school puts forth, and that it stays, you know, just up to date. So normally, and it's not just like you go into a library and the librarian is just pulling books based on their own whim. So it's not like a librarian is going to go through their collection and be like, I just don't like this book. Because if they did, that's what we call censorship. And so I'm putting these down because I'm pretty sure Hanukkah starts on the 7th, and I have the Hanukkah stickers, so why not? But, so a lot of libraries use the same manual that we use, and it's a manual from out of the Texas State Library, and I can't remember the name of it exactly, but essentially what we do when we read is we look at 5 different criteria. I did not expect to be giving like a little mini presentation on library reading, but I don't really have anything to share about my day-to-day. It's been a very quiet week. This week it's Friday, so yeah, not much has been going on other than just a lot of housework today. But back to my spiel here. So we look at 5 different criteria for getting rid of a book in the collection. And one of the top criteria is its age. So when was it published? And then the second, one of the other ones, it's not really ranked by like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But so we look at the age. We also look at the like condition of the book. Is it really worn out? We also look at when the last time it circulated was. So a book can be very, so for example, in my section, in the children's section, it's usually not a good sign if a book is in perfect condition, because that means it's not circulating. Because I have littles who come through my library and get really excited about the books they read. You know, wear and tear happens, and that's all right. Nobody's mad about it. So generally speaking, when I see a book on my shelves that is not being checked out, it's usually pretty pristine. So we do look at that. I am actually trying right now to remember all of the criteria, but so yeah, publication date, you look at the condition of the book, you look at how long, or how, like, the last circulation date. So for my library, if it hasn't circulated in 3 years, we're going to most likely weed it and withdraw it from our collection, because it's taking up space that could be used for a different book that will circulate. And if it's sat there for 3 years, that means there's a high statistical probability that people have seen the book and have deliberately not checked it out because it's not interesting to them. So those are like 3. I really can't remember the other 2. If I think of them, I'll let you know. But it really is down to like, whether the information in the material is out of date, the condition of the book, and how much it circulates. There are 2 other criteria in the manual, but I can't remember them right now. So, all of this to say, I weeded a bunch of children's biographies that weren't being circulated from our collection, and I did put in a purchase request for more biographies of individuals who reflect our patron groups better and who I knew that our patrons would be interested in. So, for example, one of the biographies I have sitting here that I want to read is one on Barbara McClintock. So she was a biologist. And then I have another one on Anne Hutchinson, who is a religious leader. But children today are not like, let me check out this book on Barbara McClintock. You know, they want to read biographies about Simone Biles, and they want to read biographies about like Kobe Bryant. They want to read biographies even about Betty White. We have one that circulates really well about that. All the way down to like, of course, Michael Jordan books still get checked out because they know who Michael Jordan is, but a lot of the people that I was, you know, I grew up in the 90s, and a lot of the people that I would consider to be like biography material are people that these kids don't even know. So, and then again, we do have other individuals whose biographies always circulate because of their contributions to society, and they're just so, you know, well known, and there's usually some kind of school project about them or something like that. So these people are like, obviously Martin Luther King Jr., Washington Carver, Abraham Lincoln, people like that. Like, of course, those are going to circulate. But like, when it comes down to like, I don't know, Barbara McClintock, no offense to Barbara, I'm about to learn about all of her contributions, but it just wasn't being checked out, so we removed it. And I'm gonna read it and then give it back to our Friends of the Library group so that they can sell it at a really discounted rate, because I think our Friends of the Library group takes all of the books that we take out of our collection and puts them on sale for like I think it's $2 for a hardback, $1 for a paperback, and 50 cents for children's books. And they have a sale every month, and then all of that money goes back to us to help fund the library again. So it's a interesting ecosystem that I feel like people don't know enough about. So when you see those like social media outrage posts about like people getting mad that they see a bunch of books in a dumpster, which I don't do that specifically because I know it will have outrage, but also we do have the friends group, so that can be sold. But I mean, some libraries don't have those outlets, which, you know, even at that point, I would probably go donate them to like my Salvation Army or something if it was down to that. But I don't know what, in those specific posts where people share images of all the library books in the dumpster, like I don't know what their admin's policy would be or anything like that, so I can't really give insight there. But I don't know, when people make a big deal about those kinds of posts, I just kind of always cringe, because I'm like, you don't, I mean, it has to happen, you know, like you have to make room for newer books and for more popular books and for updated books. And I don't think a lot of people think about how that happens. And then when they see it, they get mad, and it's like, what are you what do you think goes on? And I think I would have the same reaction if I wasn't working in libraries. Like, I feel like that's a very understandable reaction. I'm not saying that it's not, because I would also be very sad if I saw a bunch of library books being in a dumpster. But usually there's a good reason why they are. If it's, you know, that's their policy and that's what they have to do. I'm not advocating for putting books in dumpsters. But there's usually this very long-winded rant. It's not really a rant. Whatever. I'm rambling. All of this to say, if it's in a dumpster, there's probably a story behind why it's there. Is all I gotta say. So, I really messed up that arrow, but we are back to the same old with the work schedule. So, I really banged up this pencil board, but I might have to order another one from Shine Sticker Studio and laminate it, because this is looking rough. Alright, medicine. Okay, and then I am going to pull those script stickers again that I used for last week, because I have more of them that I need to use up. So I'm going to grab those. I'm also going to pull this out for the Hanukkah one. I am not Jewish, but I am trying to use my stickers, and, you know, I think it's important to be aware of other cultural holidays around the ones that we all know about, like, you know, Diwali and all that kind of stuff. I think it's important to, you know, just have an awareness around it. Expand your knowledge base and all that jazz. It'd be cool if there was like a, I mean, I know some other shop probably has it, but it'd be cool if there was a Kwanzaa sticker and stuff like that. So I think I'll put this over here. I just want to double check. Okay, yeah, Hanukkah begins December 7th. Because I'm like really loading them down. I'm like, what if it wasn't that day? I was just going off in the faith, but okay, so I'll put these back in my album, if I can find where they went. Okay. And then I also think I'm going to use one of these payday stickers as well, because we always have a payday on Thursday. Ooh, and I actually have a random payday from my freelance work on Tuesday. So, put those in. Alright, now I'm going to fill out my library programs, but how do I want to do that? I think we'll use these little boxes. So I have do one over here at 10:30, this one at 9:30, and then on Thursday at 5. Yeah, I did not plan this well. My arrows are all over the place. Me. Okay, I need to go down some more. And then, looking janky, but that's okay. How do I want to do the teen programs? So I use these blue ones here. Have a teen program at 5 on Monday. and 5 on Tuesday. And then I'll use the orange ones to put in these circulation shifts that are super long this month because everybody's taking their vacay this month. So we're all having to adjust for that. So, and then those are 2-hour shifts. Yeah, okay, so circulation 11:30 to 1:30. I'm gonna put this one in here because I need to know if I have enough room. Yeah, okay. And I like these boxes because I can just check them off when they happen, and that's satisfying. Gives all the dopamine. So I'm here for a checkbox moment. And this is Teen Book Club. This is a branch story time. And then this one is going to be, we're going to play Minecraft and Pokemon. And I have some Pokemon cards I'm going to give to the kids who show up because I don't want them. I already have a bunch of them, so. Okay, I think that's everything for the work week. And then the weekend, I don't think there's anything going on. Didn't even finish it. It's too busy talking my head off. Okay, and then yeah, I don't know if there's anything else going on. I really think that's it. But I'm excited. I think this looks cute. I love the Lisa Frank stickers. They'll be coming back. I'm probably going to put these on my rings Plan With Me, except for like the birthday ones, obviously. But we'll have like a little penguin moment. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And if not anything else, I hope you'll consider giving this video a thumbs up to help my channel grow. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!